apparently we're live. Yay, we're live. Okay, we're 8 seconds in, and already I'm making weird noises. So, hi, it's 6 p.m. in the UK, and if you're not on my Facebook, I suppose is the only place I posted this. Oh, and Instagram. I did it on Instagram. If you have no idea why I'm doing this, or you're watching the replay, basically, I bought a new fancy bit of kit. I've been eyeballing for a year. I am terrible. That was not funny, but I found it hilarious. I've been eyeballing for a year. It arrived this morning, and I have it on my desk, and I have been wanting to buy this for like a year or maybe 8 months. I don't know. I found out about it and I was hugely excited and I was like, I want it. But the problem with this thing is that it has a huge price tag on it for what it is. The kind of the value equation is a little bit weird. So basically, it's a very, very, very fancy ball of foam with a hole in it that's basically meant to be a vocal booth kind of in an eyeball, essentially. So I shall show you what it looks like before we get stuck in. So this is the thing. This is called a Kaotica Eyeball. Yes, it's a Kaotica Eyeball for reasons, because it looks like an eyeball with its lovely little pop shield filter in the front. So this is essentially very, very squidgy, right? It's foam, but the feeling of the foam is very, very different from other little vocal foam boxes that exist. And this is not part of it. I'm looking to the side because I've got one of my monitors with me big rather than having it here as usual. This is a holder. Nothing more than that. I am probably going to break my internet doing this. Am I going to break my internet doing this? No, I'm going to go get my phone because I want to see if anyone's chatting. If we're chatting, it's nice to have conversations. Hang on. Where's my phone? Are you fully charged? Yes, you are. You are vibrating for reasons. Why? Do I have another delivery? No, I don't have another delivery. Okay, cool. All right. So I am just gonna jump on the Facebooks to make sure that this is working. People are liking and commenting on other things. Okay, here we go. Yes, that's all working. That's fine. No one's saying anything. So I suppose I could run up YouTube as well, but I cannot be bothered. A friend wanted a heads up, so I'm going to find the link. Again, so if you're dropping in and dropping out, this is the Kaotica Eyeball that I bought. It cost me $167, which works out to, I don't know, 140 pounds or something. I don't know. But because it comes from the US, there is also international charges because we're in the UK. But also they deliver with FedEx, which is, I suppose, half decent. So there was an additional charge of like $15 or $16 or something, which kind of basically made it 167 pounds instead. So it comes in a Kaotica labeled box, and then in the box is like a plastic kind of thing, and then this sits within it. The box was actually damaged. There was a big old kind of punch in the side of it, like it'd been squished by a door or something. But I kind of assumed with it being foam that there wasn't going to be an issue, and there isn't. It's completely fine. I mean, you could literally squish this in a door, and it won't be an issue. You know what? That person can either find me or whatever. I have to do this, and I want to do this in under 10 minutes. Ooh, that's going to be short because we already wasted 4 minutes. So this is the Kaotica Eyeball. This is a pop filter, so I can pull that out, and that is double-sided. So there's I suppose you could call it almost a pantyhose style fabric on the other side. So if I'm talking the microphone here and then I put this in front, you're not going to really hear much of a difference because I'm not much of a mouth breather. But if I do some plosives, so Peter, wait, let's get real close. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pepper. Already, I tend to reduce the amount of like breathing through it. So Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pepper. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pepper. There is a difference. So that's already pretty fun. So the inside of the Kaotica, they put the little user guide inside there. This is the fat boy version because my Yeti is a fat boy. I don't know why they used the name fat. So this is a little bit fun. Just show you what's going on here. This is a little bit fun. They kind of have a semi-manga kind of character going on there. And it basically just kind of shows you how to use the microphone in some very fun images that kind of make IKEA look very, very boring and dull and actually make sense. So yeah, and that's, just basically look after your eyeball, bro. So getting to the exciting bit. So you have to pull this thing out. Ooh, it's rather tight. Let's go. I don't want to rip it. Okay, there we go. Cool. So it's a bit firm. It's a bit tight. And that's the front. And then that's the hole to which the microphone will go in. So I'm kind of curious as to whether this is gonna fit or not. This is gonna be interesting. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this live, obviously within 10 minutes. It's 6.5 minutes now. Within 10 minutes, but I'm also gonna do a recording in my software, which is Logic Studio Pro, unedited, and just do 2 different kind of recordings of just some alliteration or something. And I'll put them up probably in a little fancy video or something tomorrow, not today. Today's super busy. So here we go. This is me talking with nothing on my Blue Yeti, not even its own foam head bit thing. And now I'm going to squish this on. So if you've got headphones or anything in, maybe take them out because this might be noisy. I don't know. So we're gonna squeeze you in there. Ooh, that was relatively easy. Okay, cool. So interesting. So there's an issue at the back with the little gain bibbits and bobbits, but that's not really the end of the world. The way I've got it set is very specifically so the whole thing is exposed. So I'll turn this around. So you can't hear me, so I have to shout, and this is what it looks like. So there we go. You have the Blue Yeti microphone. It's in there. The capsule there's plenty of space around the front and the back of it. And so far, it's sounding a little bit different already. Sounds like it's actually picking up my fridge. Yes, I have a fridge in my living room. Don't ask questions. You'll get no lies. I eat a lot, and there wasn't enough space in the kitchen for the size of fridge I wanted. So, yeah, I put a fridge in my living room. So here we are. This is me now. Very, very, wow, that sounds weirdly different. You can't even see my face anymore. This is my head now. This is my head. This is where we are. This is my home now. Hi. So this is the Kaotica mic foam vocal booth in a box thing. I'm now gonna complete the eyeball look with this little pop filter thing, which is double-sided, remember, and it got rid of the plosive. So again, I'll do Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pepper. Ooh, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pepper. There you go, right? So we do that. Now I'm gonna shove this on. Let's get it on. Oh, I can hear all of that. Sounds like the phone is ripping. Ooh, it does sound better. Okay. And here I like this. I like, yeah, it's huge. I am going for an innuendo record. Yes, good. People are hearing it. I like this a lot. This is, my hands are all tingly. So this is what it looks like. Now there's a big old eyeball saying konnichiwa in your face. But yeah, so this is where I am right now. It is kind of making it a bit hard for the old boom mic to hold this weight. So if you guys are gonna get this, maybe increase the tensile nature of your boom arm to be able to manage such a weighty thing. So here I am. If I'm sat real close and I'm talking about things and I say Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pepper, oof, that's lovely. I'm gonna go over 10 minutes because this is actually quite exciting, and I don't care. It's my live stream. Ha. But yeah, so this is now the microphone in its little home, and I there's a decidedly big improvement. What is interesting is, of course, me having this massive space behind me, including my tree trunks, means that the echo, the reverb is still there. It kind of feels like it's a little bit more pronounced, but I can actually that's edit outable. It's edit outable, because I am speaking considerably quieter than I was about 6 minutes ago when I didn't have this thing on it. So if I take a little, if I sit, okay, so if I sit a little bit further back, the sensitivity's gone. So now you can hear the rest of the room. So this is interesting in that you don't want to try and have this for a presentation where if you wanted to move this, so let's say I move it down here, I increase the gain, which is behind this bad boy. So let's increase the gain and make it loud. That's not so bad. You know, I've made the gain louder. It's still it's still eyeball height. But now you can hear my fridge. So this is why I don't have the gain higher than like the G on a Blue Yeti. So you got the word gain, and then I usually have the dial about 1 or 2 millimeters to the left of it. So it's about 11 o'clock or 10:37. Because now it's probably at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and you can hear my fridge. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But what is interesting is if you're in a super quiet room and you've got it kind of treated a little bit better, you can essentially have this at a different level. If you want to have it kind of out of sight, out of my, I'd have to go below the table. So even if I am at a weird different, I've probably just got I do have hypersonic hearing, but yeah, it's noise suppression, yeah, is a thing. So I have a couple of things that I use in Audacity, weirdly enough, and Klevgand, I don't know, they're a Swedish company that make amazing plugins. My friend Hugo introduced me to their noise kind of reduction thing called Brust Free, I think, and it kind of listens to everything, and then it kind of just like deletes a lot of the artifacts that are unwanted. I'm gonna move this up now because I hate sounding like I'm sitting on top of something. You can't see my face, but okay, if I do that, you can see my face and you can still hear things. And I'm gonna sit closer, but it's too loud. Hang on, it's too loud. It's too loud. Let's turn you back to a level of comfort. There we go. There we go. So now there's less fridge hum, and you can hear me properly, and I can soothe you to sleep with my dulcet chocolate velvet tones. It is like Star Trek. This entire table, this entire space in the corner of my living room is literally turning into the holodeck. It's quite fun. But yeah, there you go. So this is now, it's a bit spicy. It's a bit top endy. I think that's just probably me adjusting to the sounds of this, and I need to try it with other headphones because these are quite bright, to use technical jargon that probably means nothing to except to maybe 2 or 3 of you guys. But every time I say sibilances or like S, this is really, really, really sharp in my headphones. I don't know if that sounds sharp in your headphones. I'm a massive fan of de-essing everything. I don't like harshness. But yeah, this is the Kaotica Eyeball that I bought. It cost me $167, which is about 147 pounds. Taxes and shipping with FedEx basically made it 160 quid, 170 quid. And I'm a fan. I am a fan. I don't know if you're a fan. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pull the eyeball. I'm going to pull off the eyeball so you can hear what the mic sounds in its original form. This is obviously now going a bit further. So let's go bit by bit. All right, turn it into a burlesque performance. If I prepared for this, I probably have some music or something for this. But first level, this is where I am now. This is you hearing me with the whole thing set on. And now you have no pop filter. So now there's weird dynamics kind of coming into the ball space in here. If you want to kind of know what's going on inside it, yes, it's round. It's round like this, the eyeball, but at the back, it's not round. It's actually flat. So everything that bounces in actually reflects straight into the microphone, as opposed to having I don't know, essentially the kind of reflection that we have in our eyeballs where the curve kind of focuses everything into a point. This one kind of does that, but without the need for a curve in the back. So this is where I am now. And now I'm going to pull this. So again, if you got headphones in or anything, I apologize if there's any sharp sounds. Let's do it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Actually sounds like a good point, but come on. You can do it. The blanket that my cat's in there. Hang on. Okay. And this is the original one. So, so there's a lot of space. Wait, what number are we on? That's why it's still too loud. It was at like 12 o'clock or something. So this is the quote unquote normal space. Where I feel I have to be I feel like I have to be closer now because it's like so much quieter. So I'll stay the usual distance. My usual recommended distance for audio things is about 2 fists apart. 1.5 for some people, depends on how your vocal quality is and how you kind of talk into a microphone. And yeah, so this is being, it is my cat. It is indeed my pussy cat. It's my pussy cat. You guys are going for innuendo records, not me. So, yeah, that's the with and without the Kaotica Eyeball. I am 100% a fan. It's money well spent for my own voiceover work, but also just for any projects in the future. It is a bit of an eyesore when it comes to kind of video presentations, so that's something to consider if you want to do that. So again, this is what it looks like. It is beautiful. This is the fat boy version, designed for blue Yetis because they're girthy fat boys. There are standard versions for normal smaller microphones, so if you have a Audio-Technica 80-2020 or any of their 2000-2100 range, they have versions for that. If you have a Shure SM7B as well, which are the front-loaded style microphones, they actually have eyeballs for that as well, which are specific. So they've got 3 different ranges. So yeah, that was me doing the little eyeball Kaotica reveal live trial, and I am really, really glad it's not an expensive paperweight because that would have pissed me off. So yeah, thanks for jumping in. Thanks for watching. If you hit this on the replay, hit the replay. Let me know you've hit it on the replay. If you got questions, ask them on YouTube, ask them on Facebook, on my personal profile, on my AudioFy profile. AudioFy Me is my AudioFy page. If you want to send me an email, I check those too. contact@audiofy.me, because it's me. Cool. So yeah, thanks for popping in. I hope that little kind of journey that I had helped you kind of look into these type of things. There is a cheaper one. I can't remember its name. I think it's like called the Actron or something. It sounds like something out of Transformers. And it's a fraction of the price. I did watch it. Someone doing a comparison. I wasn't particularly impressed by it, but I will put a link in the YouTubes and the YouTube commentary sections of here so you can go check it out. Go check some videos for that one out. But I like my Kaotica. I like the eyeball. The eyeball's my jam. So yeah, cool. Thanks for having a watch and have a wonderful Monday. It is Monday or whatever day you decide to watch this. Okay, bye.